Derek White, the two All-Stars, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, along with Al Horford, the venerable one, and Robert Williams for the Suns as we get things started here in Boston. Jaylen Brown just named an All-Star for the second time and looking like one with his first shot.
Named the All-Star for good reason. Looked like an All-Star on that shot to me, man.
Bridges has been a little more involved, understandably, in crunch time situations for this Phoenix team, and that may be the silver lining to the Booker injury. Celtics shooting just 36% here in the opening quarter. Grant Williams got Bridges in the air, got it off in time. In attempts. Boston's front court is scoreless so far, including All-Star Jason Tatum. Grant Williams. Out to Grant Williams. On the deck, and no, Landale comes away with it for Phoenix. They were going to have the same kind of night they had against Atlanta on Wednesday. Leads by 12. Peyton Pritchard connects to end an 8-0 start for Phoenix. Here early in the second quarter, lead it by 10.
And a lot of that has to do with the fact that they're sharing the basketball right now. Look at the assist-to-turnover ratio as Lee gets fouled. 13 assists to only 3 turnovers. On the flip side, Boston has 4 assists. So
30 points per game. He is 4th in the league in scoring, but nada so far.
Wow, look at that closer by Robert Williams. But think about 7 guys averaging over 30 in this.
Bridges switches out onto him. Tatum with Paul in front of him. Still looking for his first points. Paul pokes it away. Tatum gathers. White, tic-tac-toe. Robert Williams with the dunk.
And we're seeing Phoenix try to do a little bit different defensively. Right there, they went under this screen on Chris Paul instead of switching it. Didn't matter. Same result. Phoenix bucket.
Paul chasing Tatum. Tries a 3. And finally gets his first points of the evening. It took more than 20 minutes of this first half, but Jason Tatum is on the board here tonight as Wainwright whips on the 3. Down goes Brown into the front row. Couple of screens again for Chris Paul. Wainwright onto the deck. Bridges. Quick fire. No fall. In fact, Phoenix had more assists than the Celtics had made buckets in that first half. 17 to 15. In fact, Phoenix had more assists than the Celtics had made buckets in that first half. 17 to 15. Williams off the pass from White. Couldn't hang on to it. Back out to Brown. And he strokes home the mid-range jumper. We got the start tonight. No Cam Johnson for the Suns on the first night of the back-to-back. Sharch wiped away by Williams. Suns are in Detroit tomorrow night. Then stops in Brooklyn, Atlanta, and Indiana.
Play when he's in a crowd. He drew the crowd right there, made the right decision, found White for 3.
White's a 37% three-point shooter. Got that to go. Bridges and 1 with an answer on the other end.
You got to give him the rock. Give him a couple easy touches. Let him feel good in there.
Nikola Jokic is DeAndre Ayton is the dragon in this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
DeAndre Ayton is definitely the dragon. Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James even weighed in on it. He gave the big eye emoji when the Kyrie news was announced.
Bridges up top to Ayton.
And
one. DeAndre Ayton on the business end of the alley-oop.
A goal that feed the big fella, this time right at the rim perfectly.
Ayton's first point since the first quarter.
If you want your big to do, Dallas Mavericks have some players that could possibly fall in that category. When you look at guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, maybe a pick.
Wainwright wipes away the Brogdon attempt.
Access denied like he's club security.
Final 36 here in the third quarter. About a second between game clock, shot clock. They send 2 at Tatum. Inside to Williams. Beat the shot clock and got the bucket. They milked every last second of that possession.
Got really into Brown's chest. Make sure he didn't foul. 4th and tough shot.
Ball pinballs around. It's Lee. Hammer it home. And here comes Damian Lee.
That's great defense by Wainwright right there. Got really into Brown's chest. Make sure he didn't foul. 4th and tough shot. You're trying to figure out where they're going to score, but collectively, they're finding a way to get great shots and easy opportunities as Robert Williams gets called for a 3. Look at who's out there right now. There's no Chris Paul. There's no Ayton. There's no Bridges. But yet they figured out a way to get quality looks. There's no Ayton. There's no Bridges. But yet they figured out a way to get quality looks.
White has open floor in front of him, and he'll finish the play off the jump ball.
It just seems like, listen, if you're involved in that Curry family, whether by, I see a great block right there by Robert Williams.
Get that shot out of here.
Brown on him. Wainwright comes way out for the high screen. Paul over the heave. White looking to push for Boston. Tatum down low. Williams throws it down. The venerable Chris Paul running the show for Phoenix. Like the look.
That's a big time swing. 8. Tatum drives the lane, thinks he gets fouled. Doesn't really get back on defense, and it ends up in Bridges getting a nice little layup inside.
Down to Williams, stripped by Paul. Suns have numbers. Bridges glides in, no.